nice it sounds with two of the angels right there pressing around with my boy.
Cold drink, okay? I'll go ahead.
The cult classic film Cool Hand Luke, released in November 1967, directed by Stuart Rosenberg, features Paul Newman as Lucas Jackson. Jackson Rebels earns respect as a hero in prison, but struggles with failed escape attempts. George Kennedy co-stars as Dragline, a fellow chain gang member. Today, we'll dig into the behind-the-scenes details of the iconic car wash scene from Cool Hand Luke.
You ain't never seen a chain gang before?
Well, I ain't used to hard work neither. I always tried to avoid.
Don Pierce, a former counterfeiter and safecracker, wrote the novel Cool Hand Luke based on his own experiences in prison. The novel was later adapted into a movie by Warner Brothers, for which Pierce sold the movie rights for $80,000 and an additional $15,000 to write the screenplay. In the movie, Pierce also made a cameo appearance as a convict named Sailor and served as the production advisor. His first-hand knowledge of prison life provided valuable insight and authenticity to the film. Pierce's novel and the subsequent movie tell the story of Luke Jackson, a nonconformist and rebellious character who is sent to prison for destroying parking meters while drunk. The movie follows Luke's struggles to maintain his individuality and dignity in the face of the oppressive prison system. The character of Luke Jackson, portrayed by Paul Newman, has become an iconic symbol of resistance and resilience in the face of adversity. The movie's themes of individuality, rebellion, and the human spirit's refusal to be broken continue to resonate with audiences today. Pierce's own experiences in prison, as well as his talent for storytelling, contributed to the creation of a timeless classic that has left a lasting impact on American cinema. Cool Hand Luke remains a powerful and enduring tale of the human spirit's refusal to be broken, even in the face of overwhelming adversity.
The days of toil that's near.
Don Pierce's novel Cool Hand Luke was a bestseller, drawing from his personal experiences in prison. The movie rights to this novel were sold to Warner Brothers for a sum of $80,000, and Pierce received an additional $15,000 to write the screenplay. The movie adaptation, released in 1967, has since become a classic. Cool Hand Luke is the story of a man, Luke Jackson, who is sentenced to 2 years in a Florida prison camp for drunkenly destroying parking meters. The film explores Luke's struggle to maintain his identity and dignity in the face of oppressive authority. Pierce's own experiences in prison lend an air of authenticity to the story, making it a compelling and enduring tale. The novel's success and the subsequent movie adaptation have left an indelible mark on popular culture. The film's portrayal of the complex relationship between authority and the individual has resonated with audiences for generations. Cool Hand Luke is a powerful exploration of the human spirit's resilience, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The movie's adaptation of the novel remains faithful to the source material while bringing the story to life in a new medium. The film's iconic performances, memorable dialogue, and striking visuals have helped to cement its place as a classic of American cinema. In conclusion, Don Pierce's Cool Hand Luke is a powerful and enduring work of literature that has left a lasting impact on popular culture. The novel's bestseller status and the subsequent classic movie adaptation have ensured that this story will continue to be told and enjoyed for generations to come. Paul Newman, a prominent figure in Hollywood, was offered the lead role of Lucas Jackson in the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke. Newman took his role very seriously and was determined to accurately portray the character's background. To prepare, he traveled to West Virginia to study the accent and local customs of Lucas Jackson's hometown. He recorded local speaking to use as a reference and carefully observed the behavior and mannerisms of the people there to ensure authenticity in his performance. Through his dedication and attention to detail, Paul Newman brought the character of Lucas Jackson to life on the big screen. Jack Lemmon, a highly respected actor, was initially offered the lead role in the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke. However, after reading the script, Lemmon made the decision to turn down the part. This choice was not made lightly, as Lemmon was impressed by the story's potential and believed in its chances of success. Instead of taking on the role of Luke, Lemmon opted to produce the film. This decision demonstrated his confidence in the project and allowed him to contribute to the movie's development in a different capacity. Lemon's involvement as a producer showcased his belief in the story's ability to resonate with audiences and leave a lasting impact. Cool Hand Luke went on to become a critically acclaimed film, with its exploration of themes such as individuality, rebellion, and the human spirit. Lemon's decision to step back from the lead role and focus on producing the film proved to be a wise one, as his involvement helped bring this powerful story to life for audiences to enjoy.
Move, sit in here next to my boy.
George Kennedy's performance as Dragline in the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke was a standout contribution to the film's success. Kennedy's portrayal of the tough, yet complex character was highly praised by critics and earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. In the movie, Kennedy's character Dragline is a leader among the chain gang prisoners, and he serves as the main antagonist to the film's protagonist Luke, played by Paul Newman. Throughout the film, Kennedy's character is tested by Luke's rebellious attitude and nonconformity to the rules of the chain gang. Kennedy's performance brought depth and nuance to the character of Dragline. He was able to convey the character's tough exterior, while also revealing his inner struggles and vulnerabilities. Kennedy's ability to portray the complexities of Dragline's character added to the overall tension and drama of the film. The success of Cool Hand Luke can be attributed in part to Kennedy's powerful performance. His ability to bring the character of Dragline to life and to make him relatable and human was a key factor in the film's critical and commercial success. Kennedy's performance in Cool Hand Luke remains one of his most memorable and enduring roles.
You is a sweet old boy. You better take that dollar and buy yourself a new spark plug or something. But
The movie Cool Hand Luke, released in 1967, is known for its setting in Florida, but filming took place in Stockton, California. This change was due to budget constraints, as building a set in California proved to be more cost-effective than filming in the actual location in Florida. The production team constructed a dozen buildings, including barracks, a mess hall, and guardhouses to accurately replicate the prison in Florida. These structures were built on a large plot of land, creating a realistic and immersive environment for the cast and crew. One notable detail is the addition of truckloads of Spanish moss, which was shipped in from Louisiana. This moss was used to decorate the set and give it an authentic Florida look. The moss hung from the trees and buildings, adding to the overall atmosphere and creating a more believable setting for the story. The use of Spanish moss was a small but important detail, as it helped to transport the audience to a different location and immerse them in the world of the movie. Despite the budget constraints, the production team was able to create a convincing and detailed set that added to the overall quality of the film.
exaggeration. Ho, ho, ho. That there's the champion hog.
The filming of the boxing match between Luke and Dragline in Cool Hand Luke was a challenging process that lasted for 3 days under the hot California sun. The physical demands of the scene required the actors to be in top shape as they engaged in intense and exhausting boxing sequences. Despite the grueling conditions, the cast and crew persevered, determined to capture the memorable scene on film. The boxing match became one of the most iconic moments in the movie, showcasing the grit and determination of the characters. The scene required a great deal of stamina and endurance from the actors, who had to perform numerous takes under the blazing sun. The physical exertion took a toll on their bodies, but they remained committed to bringing the scene to life. The challenges faced during the filming of the boxing match only served to strengthen the bond between the cast and crew. They worked together to overcome the obstacles and create a scene that would become a defining moment in the movie. The end result was a powerful and memorable scene that showcased the talents of the actors and the crew's ability to work together under difficult conditions. The boxing match between Luke and Dragline remains one of the most memorable moments in Cool Hand Luke, a testament to the determination and hard work of all involved. The car wash scene in Cool Hand Luke is one of the most memorable scenes in the movie, but many people may not know that it took much longer to film than originally planned. The scene, which features Joy Harmon washing a car while being watched by a group of men, was initially scheduled to be shot in half a day. However, it ended up taking 3 days to complete. One reason for the extended filming schedule was that the scene was filmed in separate shots. First, the men's reactions to watching Joy Harmon wash the car were filmed. Then, the scene of Joy Harmon actually washing the car was filmed separately. This allowed the filmmakers to get the best possible shots of both the men's reactions and Joy Harmon's performance. Joy Harmon, who played the woman washing the car, initially didn't realize how suggestive the scene was. It wasn't until she saw the finished movie at the premiere that she realized the impact of the scene. Despite the suggestive nature of the scene, it has become one of the most iconic and enduring moments in Cool Hand Luke. Overall, the car wash scene is a great example of how a seemingly simple moment in a movie can become much more complex and memorable during the filmmaking process. It also shows how the right casting and filming techniques can create a scene that is both captivating and iconic.
Think about it.
What
you got?
The 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke is well known for its memorable line, "What we've got here is a failure to communicate," spoken by the character Peter Strother Martin, played by Strother Martin. This line highlights a significant theme in the movie, the inability to effectively communicate and understand each other, leading to conflict and tension. The film's protagonist, Luke Jackson, portrayed by Paul Newman, is a rebellious and nonconformist character who frequently clashes with the strict authorities at a Florida prison chain gang. The communication breakdown between Luke and the prison guards is a central aspect of the story, as the guards struggle to control and understand Luke's defiant behavior. The quote failure to communicate is a powerful summation of the ongoing power struggle between the prisoners and their captors. The guards' inability to effectively communicate with Luke and the other inmates results in a constant cycle of punishment and resistance. This failure to communicate also highlights the dehumanizing effects of the prison system and the ways in which it can create divisions and misunderstandings. The character of Luke Jackson, with his rebellious spirit and refusal to be broken, serves as a symbol of resistance against oppressive authority. His defiance and unwillingness to conform to the rules and expectations of the prison system highlight the importance of individual freedom and self-expression. In conclusion, Cool Hand Luke is a powerful exploration of the theme of communication, or rather, the lack thereof. The film's most famous line, "What we've got here is a failure to communicate," serves as a poignant reminder of the consequences of misunderstanding and the importance of effective communication in resolving conflicts and building relationships.
All right, everybody.
Cool Hand Luke, released in 1967, was a major success at the box office. The film earned an impressive profit of $13 million, making it a hit among moviegoers. The story of a nonconformist prisoner, played by Paul Newman, resonated with audiences and critics alike. Newman's portrayal of the rebellious Luke was widely praised, as was George Kennedy's performance as the menacing prison captain Dragline. Kennedy's role earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor, further solidifying the film's critical acclaim. In addition to its box office success and award recognition, Cool Hand Luke received 4 Academy Award nominations, including Best Actor for Paul Newman and Best Picture. The film's impact was significant, leaving a lasting impression on audiences and contributing to the enduring popularity of prison films. The movie's exploration of themes such as individuality, conformity, and the human spirit continues to captivate viewers to this day. The powerful performances of Newman and Kennedy, combined with the film's compelling storyline, have made Cool Hand Luke a classic in the world of cinema.
Slow down a little.
In the making of the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke, the actors demonstrated their dedication to authenticity and realism by blacktopping a mile-long stretch of California highway for the county. This task was not a part of the original filming schedule, but the crew decided to take it on to add genuine detail to the movie. Led by star Paul Newman, who played the role of Luke, the cast and crew spent several days working on the highway, operating the heavy machinery, and completing the manual labor themselves. This experience not only brought them closer together as a team, but also allowed them to gain a deeper understanding of the hard labor that the characters in the movie endured. The decision to blacktop the highway was a bold one, as it required a significant investment of time, money, and effort. However, the end result was worth it, as the authenticity of the scene added a level of realism that would have been difficult to achieve otherwise. This dedication to authenticity is just one example of the many ways that the cast and crew of Cool Hand Luke went above and beyond to create a memorable and impactful movie. From the acting to the set design, every aspect of the film was carefully crafted to transport viewers to a different time and place, and the efforts of the cast and crew in black topping the highway were an important part of that experience.